ladies and gentlemen, the reviews are out, and Jedi Survivor is a very good game, which I'm very glad for that. I really am. We needed a really good Star Wars game, so I'm happy that it's being well received. However, there's major performance issues, and that's what I wanted to get into. And I was checking out here, and the performance issues are across the board, console and PC. There is also a patch that did come out. However, issues still exist, and that's really disappointing. But however, the game itself is getting great reviews. Deserto is giving a 4 out of 5. I don't want to get into the review aspect. I want to talk more about the performance issues, but they are saying that it's a very Survivor story is a big win. One thing I enjoy about Fallen Order is how deeply emotive the story was and how invested, which is great. I hate playing games, and I stop playing games if I don't feel invested in them and they're poorly done in that respect. You feel like a true Jedi. Space exploration, amazing. That's awesome. That's great. Now, this is cute. Performance falls to the dark side. I was blindsided by the inept performance of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which turned stunning level designs and gorgeous environmental architecture into janky messes. In its pre-release state, Survivor doesn't handle performance mode very well at all. It frequently fell noticeably below 60 FPS on PS5, especially in expansive locales. Worst pop-in I've experienced from a big AAA release in years. It can take 5 to 10 seconds for textures to materialize, while lighting and shadows can be erratic at times. That's really frustrating. You know, locked 30 FPS quality mode does remedy the situation somewhat, but you can still expect to come into contact with some problems above. That's really disappointing. However, you know, they say here, when it works, it works. And that's great. But you want some consistency. And somebody who I really respect as a game reviewer is ACG. This guy, he's one of the, I think, best, most reliable reviewers I can like genuinely count on. So ACG reviewer Jeremy Penter. As it stands, all platforms have massive performance and bug issues, with crashing even occurring occasionally on the consoles for Jedi Survivor. And he'll test games on multiple systems. This impacts the story, gameplay, functor, maybe, I don't know why he said functionality, maybe, audio, and everything. This is not just a PC thing. Patches are incoming. Yes, patches are indeed always incoming. That's how patches work, and that's good because this game is as close to not working as I've seen in a title in a review period since Days Gone. I remember he really tried to give Days Gone a decent review, but he brought out very good points in that, but I digress. At this time, the actual game itself is severely impacted across all platforms by technical problems and impacts everything from story beats to voiceovers. And somebody here went on the defense and said, stop misleading people. It's already been pointed out that the Day Zero patch fixes many of the issues that you are describing here, and those that aren't fixed surely will be by the time Day One patch rolls around. And he basically said, read what I posted. The update on games isn't surprise party. You should be less astonished. Let's see here. A fix was promised for the performance issues, but that didn't happen to this day. This is 14 hours ago, okay? I mean, this is... I'm just checking this out very early. There are some people that... Let's see here. Here we go. I have the Day Zero patch, and it categorically still has a massive issues on the PS5, assuming you want to play in performance mode. I can handle 40 to 50 FPS, but the screen tears is massively immersion breaking. I also checked out on the PC end as well, because I'm, you know, I would be getting this game on PC. Pre-launch patches running around the semi-open world, and that's now averaging 40 to 50 FPS. So it's very common, you know. And here's the thing too, for PC, you could render at 1080. But my argument here is, we spend a lot of money on our PC games, especially I'm sorry, we spend a lot of money on our PC hardware. So for a AAA title like this, to say, well, just run it at 1080p, just so you could avoid performance problems, is an embarrassment and an insult. Unfortunately, I was hoping that the patch would address Jedi Survivor's baffling implementation of AMD's FSR 2.0 upscaling, but it's just as bad as a week ago. The game looks passable when set to quality or balanced, but on either performance option, it becomes a blurry mess that makes me dizzy when I look at it. Not my chosen preset matters, because none of the options ever meaningfully improved my frame rate. It's a real shame there's no DLSS support to speak of here. So, whew. Yeah, and there's the workaround here is consider playing at 1080p. Update your drivers, set an FPS limit. Don't bother with FSR 2.0. It never seemed to do anything. And maybe turn off your FPS tracker. Blasphemous words from PC Gamer. I keep my FPS counter on. That's just because we want performance. So if my FPS is dropping below maybe 100, I need to do something, right? So yeah, I just think that, you know, it's I feel for everybody across the board. I hope that maybe later today there's going to be a new patch where everybody where the game will run significantly better. And who knows? What is your experience like for Jedi Survivor? Are you enjoying the game? Or do you have it locked down off of performance mode just to avoid any of these performance issues? Are you going to wait maybe in a month, grab the game in a month or 2 months until they hopefully fix these patches? Let me know down at the bottom. Leave a comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. That's some news. Take care.